Boys and girls of every age, welcome to my YouTube page. Today we're gonna have something special in mind. Today I'm gonna teach you, show you, or whatever, how to make custom made camera for the game Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth for the Digimon. For this I'm gonna use Hadesmon app monster. Oh yeah, yeah. To make a custom camera for him, as he in my Ultimate Digimon Pack add-on does not have custom camera and the view is way too close. I'm gonna show you how to do it. So yeah, I have his code, his not code, the designation, name of the files. So yeah, it's yeah. So yeah, like this. First, you're gonna need to open the Blender. You also need the plugin, Blender plugin. But if you doing this and don't have all of this stuff, then I don't know what you're doing, because this is not basics. I mean, it is, but yeah, who cares? Okay, so what we're gonna need is file, import. We're gonna find. Okay, so I'm gonna use my Ultimate Digimon Pack like this, and let's search for Hadesmon. So first, import animations, of course. Let's import Hadesmon. And as you can see, he is big boy, like really big. His textures, like this big. Yeah, it's way too big for a Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. But okay, let's import now camera. Now search. You will see all of these files. For example, if you wanna a victory camera, you import BV01. You can use any camera for this, but I'm gonna import the one I was using. So yeah, the BS0 BS but yeah, BS01EM is enemy camera. Now this you need to edit this only if you're gonna use the Digimon to fight against them. So we're gonna don't need that. PC is a player character, so this is when he uses a skill. BS is a skill. For example, is if the skill is BS1, so if the skill is 1, it's gonna use edit this camera. If it's 02, it's a second skill. Yeah, I think you get it. But we're gonna edit victory camera. Basically, process is the same, everything the same, so it doesn't matter. But I'm gonna use victory camera for this. Now import, and it's somewhere over here. But yeah, let's go to animation. Let's load his texture again. Now go to this little thing over here, non-linear animations. You're gonna see this. Now go to action editor. You know. Now open this little triangle to see all of these two. You can open this. Now click the armature of the camera. Now go to this thing here. If you're using 2.9 3.5 version like me, everything's gonna be same. Now go to pose mode. Now what you need to do is select camera, select animation you wanna use. So this is victory animation, so BV01. You click this thing over here. You're gonna see the Hadesmon or the model you editing gonna change position. So now we select our camera bone. You have to find it. For me, it's right over here. So I'm gonna go like this, and it's selected. Now you click here and select camera. Now you want to see the position of your camera. To do so, you click well, camera view, like this. So this is where it starts. We can play the animation, and this is what you see in a game if you're using my add-on pack. We're gonna change that. So let's go back, hover over your mouse over here and press delete. So we wanna get rid of the keyframes. Now we click again, so it's like this. Now we're gonna make a new camera. This is tedious work, so but it's not that difficult. Also I wanna give a shout out to my friend Burumaru, who taught me how to do this. Yeah, let's edit our camera position. So we're gonna press G is for moving camera, and R on a keyboard is for rotating camera. So we're gonna use G, press like this, G, and we move it with mouse. You can use epsilon XZ like this to move it on your keyboard, but I'm gonna use mouse. It's the same thing. You just have to find. Now to see where the position is right now, we press camera again, so we got this. Now to rotate, press R, and we can rotate. Sometimes this can be a little bit difficult. It can be annoying, and sometimes it doesn't want to work as you want it to be. So just have patience, and as you can see, let's do this again until we find the position. Now G, we'll move it way over here, so we press G, epsilon, or Z, whatever it is on your keyboard, and let's see it like this, and as I said, this is tedious. Now I'm gonna beginning of the camera, I'm gonna set it to be like this. Now press hover your mouse over this square, anywhere on this square, press I on a keyboard, and you're gonna see this. Now press location, rotation, and scale. This is gonna set our first keyframe. Also make sure that the first keyframe is selected. Now we can see as we move animation, we wanna make it to return here. Now press again I and location. Now this will set the first and the last I'm sorry, the first and the last keyframe for the camera animation. Now we wanna edit that, so let's return to say 7, press again on a square, set this. Now we wanna move it so it follows his head. We wanna raise it a little bit like this. Like this. You can move it closer, or you know, whatever. Now 14. Oh, I'm sorry. And we wanna, let's rotate it a bit like this. 15. Let's rotate a little bit again, like this. 16. Let's rotate again. As I said, this is a little bit tedious, but doable. So let's move like this. You don't have to do every single keyframe, but every few of them do it. So yeah, let's move on. So this is what we wanna see. I'm gonna note few things after I'm done with this. Let's see. We wanna rotate it a little bit up again. Let's do this. But do this every 5 to 10 keyframes. Oh, I hate when it does this. It's a little bit annoying. Like this. So now we return to 1 and let's play our camera. So yeah, I think this is really nice. It's a bit, again, way too close, but you're gonna see his face and it's gonna look nice in game. Now I wanna note few things that it's not gonna always look the same in game as in Blender, so you might have to adjust things a little bit, but that's not important. I mean, yeah, if you want to make it super, like, this is basic. Now you can move camera, rotate, like make it closer. You can animate it to move forward, to move backward, you know. But yeah, this is what you have to do. Now let's play it again. Now imagine this square to be your screen, and this is what you see. As these models are way too big, in the background in game you may see things disappearing. That's understandable because the models are way too big, and yeah, the camera, when the animation plays, the camera and all of that makes the model too big and stuff like that. But yeah, this is how you do it. These are the options how to make camera. Now next thing to do, you see this here, animation, this, click and press delete. Now you go here and push down. Now you close this, select this, and from pose go to object mode. Now we need to save the camera. Now let's find the correct name for the file. Search Hadesman or whatever if you wanna remember that. We need to save it as this. So this is victory camera. We need to save it like this. Now go to file, export, media version. Now name, go to here, and now go like this. Change the name. You can write the name by hand. Now press export animation, and that's it. That's it. This is our camera. We have now. You do this the same way for skill animation, for skill camera. Now I'm gonna show you something else that you do before. If you, it can bug sometimes, but let's do this. It doesn't happen every single time, but it may happen. Now let's go all import the files all again, but this time we first import the model. Wait a bit, and wow, he's big, but he is so cool. I think one of the coolest looking Appman that they made. Now file, import, but now we import our camera that we made. Now let's go animation, do the same process again, action editor, like this, click armature, and now we select our camera. Now find the bone, wherever it is. Wow, I had to make it really far away. Oh no, I forgot one. So this, pose mode, and yeah. Now, in some cases you might see all of these frames like all tucked together. To fix this, you select. I don't have to do that because this time it did not bug out. You select all of the, for example, if they might be like this. In game it's gonna work, but if you need to edit it, you need to bug fix this. So if you see the camera frames you made are like this or like this, it's smaller than it should be. You let me just, and it's like this. Now what you need to do is select, press S, and make it big as it needs to be, like this, and press enter. Now you go this, delete, and push down. That's gonna bug fix the camera frames, and that's about it. I believe I have shown you how to do camera, how to make camera. Yeah, when you learn it, it's not that difficult, but it took me 3 years. And it not only that, but it took a really long tutorial. Basically we spent like I think about 2 hours for him to tell me everything, because I'm really quite slow when I need to learn some things. But and it took me like I think a week to remember every single option. I had to follow the pictures and all of the stuff we used for him to teach me this. And again, thank you, my friend. You are by far the person who taught me the most. And yeah, shout out to all my friends on Discord server. And guys, thank you so much for staying with me, for teaching me stuff. He's not the only guy who taught me stuff, but yeah, because of him now I know how to do custom made camera. So no longer we're gonna play the game and see that when the animation plays, see the feet or I don't know, crotch or a Digimon. Now we're gonna see proper camera. We're gonna see their face. We're gonna see them play the animation properly. I plan to fix every single model that needs custom-made camera for a skill or for victory animation, victory pose, or whatever you wanna call it. I call it victory animation. So I plan to fix all of them, and yeah, wait for the next version of the Ultimate Digimon Pack and add-on. And thank you for support. Thank you for staying with me all of these years and following my tutorial. I hope I have taught you something. Yeah. Peace, guys.